Hi, I'm making this video to start a debate about pro-life, anti-abortion. Are they hypocritical for killing and torturing other mammals, or animals, which we are ourselves, all for cooked flesh, baby cow's milk, birds, periods? Want to make it clear, I've had 0 abortions. Of course, I'm a guy, so I can't. But any girlfriend I'm with, we use birth control and or condoms. And I am considering having a vasectomy because I am for human population control. If you look up on Yahoo, Earth Clock, very scary statistics for our future of all species, ourselves. But also considering having a vasectomy because there's lots of children in foster care, especially kids through teenage years. We've considered adopting one in the past. Not many people do so. When we were at a seminar, it was mainly a gay couple, an older couple who couldn't conceive, and an older woman and us. So just as I would adopt a dog, since I'm for against animal cruelty, animal rights, you should adopt children. I went to my shelter to prevent their death. Luckily, it's a quick death and hopefully painless for the dogs. So I'm more concerned about the food animals that are raised in barbaric conditions. So, as I said, I've had 0 abortions. Most pro-lifers consume thousands of animals in their lifetime, many thousands, about 100 per year, mostly smaller birds and pigs and fish. Aside from animals that I just expect you to leave them alone, you don't have to raise them, you don't have to do anything for them, just leave the animals alone, we hire people or hitmen in factory farms. Look up factory farms or meatvideo.com. That the animals are castrated, neutered with pliers, force bred, especially dairy cows, drugged, especially smaller birds, debeaked, tail and ear docked, branded, and caged so they barely can move. Egg-laying hens, for example, live in a cage the size of a file drawer, and it takes about 30 hours per egg. I'm not against the egg, I'm against the treatment of the female egg-laying hens, and then when they're used up, they're killed too. And all baby male hens are ground up alive or suffocated in bags because they will not make eggs, since they're males, or the type that grows for meat. So billions of them a year are just ground up or discarded. Again, billions that are conscious, aware, and alive. And also pigs are often kept in cages or gestation crates barely bigger than their frame because they want them to not move for exercise, thus they'll get fatter and more profits. So I actually think the life is worse than the death. That's why I think hunting, which is real free range, hunting makes factory farms seem nice. And most of our animal products in stores and restaurants comes from factory farms. Again, meatvideo.com, see how barbaric and what you are supporting. And it's all unnecessary. Vegetarians and vegans live longer on average. It's been studied with the Seventh-day Adventists, Hare Krishna, Buddhist and Rastafarian, Christian group, and ChristianVeg.org groups. Speaking of ChristianVeg.org, I'm not religious, but it also can reduce world hunger by being vegan or vegetarian. Every 10 to 12 pounds of corn or grains fed to a force-bred animal only gives 1 pound of meat in return, losing 90% of your resources. So while humans go hungry, our scarce corn and crops are fed to factory farm animals to convert it to another food, cooked flesh. So while humans go hungry, force-bred animals will never go hungry. Actually, foie gras is the force feeding of ducks to get their liver to blow up and get disease. So we actually force feed animals too. So while humans go hungry, animals will never. Meat contributes to world hunger drastically. And I served in the Peace Corps helping many human and animal charities, mostly human issues, and I think by leaving animals alone, I helped more people than my 2 years served in the Peace Corps, helping charities and specifically. So, kick the addiction. You cannot be considered pro-life in my opinion. It also is harming our environment, our healthcare system, contributing to hunger, and the barbaric treatment of billions of animals that you are directly responsible for. So you're hiring people to enslave, rape, murder, terrorize animals for cooked flesh, baby cow's milk. You don't need the bodily fluids of another species if you're not a baby of the same species. and eggs or female birds periods. Again, meatvideo.com. I advise you to watch this. Again, if you are really pro-life, you would encompass both. They're all intertwined, all these issues. Human rights are animal rights. I respect your cause. I think you should show a little respect for others. I've had 0 abortions, as I said, so obviously I have taken precautions and have some respect for yours. It's time to show it in return. And all life and suffering, especially the conscious, deserve respect, at least to be left alone. So check out meatvideo.com on factory farm abuses.